I read an English book every day. I learn many new words. I even write them down in my notebook. But when I speak, I forget them all, and I can only use simple words. It feels like the new words disappear from my brain. Does this happen to you too? Well, you're not alone. Let me tell you my story. My name is Leo. I come from Brazil and I love learning English. Every morning I read a page from my English storybook. I write down the words I don't know. One day I learned the word fantastic. It means very good. I thought, wow, what a nice word. I'll use it today. But later, when I talked to my friend, he asked me, how was the movie? I just said, it was good. I forgot to say fantastic. Again and again, this happened. I learned new words like delicious, amazing, huge, disappointed. But I always said good, bad, big, sad. Why can I read them but not use them? I felt sad and confused. So I started asking my classmates, do you forget new English words when you speak? They all said yes. One girl said, I know many words when I write or read, but I don't remember them when I talk. Another student said, when I speak fast, I can only remember easy words. That's when I understood something very important. Reading and speaking are not the same. You need to train your brain to use new words when speaking. Just like a dancer must practice dance steps, we need to practice vocabulary in the right way. One day I walked into class feeling a bit low. My teacher, Ms. Clara, looked at me and asked, Leo, what's wrong? I said, I learn new words, but they just disappear when I try to speak. She nodded and smiled. Then she said something that changed everything. Leo, words are not just words. Words are experiences. If you only read them, you forget. But if you connect them to your life, you remember them forever. That sentence stopped me. Words are experiences. She gave me a word to try. Embarrassed. Then she asked, have you ever felt embarrassed? I laughed. Yes. One time I said chicken instead of kitchen in front of the class. She smiled. Perfect. That's your memory. Now make a sentence. I said, I felt embarrassed when I said chicken instead of kitchen. We both laughed. And you know what? Since that day, I have never forgotten the word embarrassed. That day, I learned something powerful. Tip 1. Connect new words to your own feelings. Not just meanings, not just translations, but feelings. When I learned the word excited, I remembered the time I got my first bicycle. I jumped. I smiled. I couldn't sleep the night before. So I said to myself, I was so excited when I got my first bike. Now, whenever I hear or see excited, I feel that joy again. That's the secret. If the word touches your heart, not just your brain, it will stay with you. Later that week, I was learning the word disappointed. I understood the meaning, feeling sad because something didn't happen as you hoped, but I kept forgetting it. Then one night, I planned to eat pizza with my friend, Noah. We arrived and the pizza shop was closed. Noah looked so sad. He said, oh no, I was really looking forward to this. And then I saw my chance. I said, yeah, I feel disappointed now. Then he laughed and said, hey, nice English. And just like that, the word disappointed became mine. Tip 2, use the word in a real conversation. Not a fake one, a real one, even if it's small, even if you say it to yourself in front of a mirror. One word, one real talk each day because speaking makes your memory stronger than just writing or reading. When you speak a new word, even once, it sticks. Now let me tell you something strange. Easy things are easy to forget. Before, I used to learn words like this. Amazing, very good, huge, very big, tired. No energy, but I forgot them quickly. Why? Because my brain was doing nothing. One day my teacher said something smart. Make your brain work. Don't just copy. Give the word a challenge. So instead of writing, amazing, very good, I wrote, amazing. The way I felt when my grandma gave me a birthday surprise. Now I wasn't just copying because I was feeling the word. I had to remember the moment, the cake, the smile. And guess what? Now I don't just know the word amazing, I own it. Tip 3. Make your brain work a little harder. Don't just write the meaning. Write a memory. Tell a story. Act it out and imagine it because the extra effort makes a big difference. Your brain will say, oh, this word is important. So I followed these 3 ideas for 1 month. 1. I connected new words to my own feelings. 2. I used each word in a real conversation. 3. I made my brain think a little harder. Then what happens? After 30 days, I spoke differently. I didn't just say good anymore. Said, that food was delicious. I was exhausted after work. The movie ending shocked me. Gradually, people noticed my improvement. One of my classmates said, Leo, you don't just speak English now. You speak with emotion. And that's the beauty of learning vocabulary. It's not about big words. It's about expressing yourself clearly, honestly, and deeply. So, my friend, if you also say, I learn new words, but I forget them when I speak, you are not alone, and you are not weak because you just need the right way. Don't just collect words like things in a bag. Use them, speak them, and feel them. Make them part of your life. Because when a word becomes part of your story, you will never forget it. Now it's your turn. Today, just choose one word. Think of a memory or feeling connected to that word. Use it in a real sentence. And say it out loud. Make it your own. And in the comments, share the word you chose today, and I'd love to see your sentence. Remember, you don't need more words. You just need to remember and use the ones you already know. If this story helped you, don't forget to like, subscribe, and share it with a friend who's also learning English. Let's grow together, one word at a time.